Perhaps the most asked question I get regarding print on demand is Etsy print on demand still profitable in 2026? And so today we are unpacking that question and we are walking through some examples. I'm bringing actual receipts of some listings that have been live less than 90 days so you can see what is possible with print on demand from a revenue perspective. And not just a revenue perspective, but let's go deeper into profitability once you include your cost of goods sold, and go even deeper when we actually exclude Etsy and processing and payment fees that would all be part of your equation when it comes to Etsy print on demand. I posted a video similar to this last year walking through some examples, and I'm wanting to do that again this time with a refreshed view of how I spot these products and what could be possible with a single listing if you do your research and you list those products with all of the best practices intact with that. I'm talking about digging into the data, getting an idea of what is trending, what are the trends that you're going to be able to cross niche, and actually listing those products that might be a higher price point and being really strategic about your pricing strategy. And I get the question a lot too of how are they making all of this money? There's no way it's this cheap on a platform like Printify. Well, I'm walking you through the exact playbook for all of these products on what it would cost your customer, what it would cost you via Printify, and excluding all of the other fees. So buckle up, I'm gonna walk through a few cool examples and I'm so excited to walk you through. And I get the question all the time of, but this is not accurate with what it's actually costing off of a platform like Printify. I was able to find a few products that are identical to what you'd be able to find on Printify. And so we're gonna walk through exactly what the customer would pay, what you pay actually having to go to a platform like Printify and have them print, package, and ship this for you, as well as all the fees that get excluded so you know what the actual profit would be. Let's dig into those examples. So to start off, I am partnering with Everbee today to walk you through my research process and the types of data that I am able to get by utilizing their software and actually getting an understanding on the estimated revenue and total sales that are coming through some of these listings. This is the exact process that I do every month, if not every week, to get an understanding of what new listings are coming out and what is their potential. It's always great to look at listings that have been live for a long period of time, but I like to look at ones that are fresh because it gives me a better frame of reference on what is working right now and what is getting early traction. Keep in mind, these are all estimates, but if you're unfamiliar with Everbee, Everbee is a Chrome extension that allows you to take a back-end peek to all the different sales that are happening and metrics that are taking place on Etsy in particular. So the platform has different data and analytics on which products are rising to the top. So the way that I use this tool is I just type whatever I want to look at into the search bar here. I come over to my extension and I hit product analytics, and it's gonna give me all of the different listings associated with that search. From there, I do a couple of things, and the first one is filter this data down. I wanna filter to just the last 2 to 3 months to really get a flavor on what is new and popping off most recently. The other thing I like to do is I like to filter out price. I never like anything that's too expensive. Sometimes the data gets a little bit wonky here, and I really don't want anything that's really above the $70 mark, and I feel like the data gets a little bit funky. And from there, I can kind of scroll through the different listings and get an idea on what is performing well. So what I've done is I've pulled out 3 listings across t-shirts, handles, as well as blankets to give you a flavor on what these listings are doing. So the first one that I'm going to walk you through is this listing here, and it is 100 days of silly gooses. The silly goose theme is continuing to be here. I made a video about this last year that if you cross niche silly goose with your category, it is very high potential that it will have traction because everybody is loving the silly goose right now. This is a perfect example of that trend continuing on. This listing has been live for 2 months. It's hitting on that niche of gift for teacher and people approaching their 100th day of school. You can see it has 100 geese on this listing, which is very exciting. It's a Comfort Colors t-shirt. They are charging $17.44 for this listing, and in addition to that, they are charging $5.99 for shipping. This is very quite possibly a print-on-demand t-shirt. Pricing is right on the sweet spot for being able to offer something like this. They do offer lower priced, presumably Gildan t-shirts, and that allows them to kind of put this as a lower price on the homepage. But overall, great t-shirt. I'm gonna go with the Comfort Colors pricing because I have a feeling that's a little bit easier and more of what is selling right now. In addition to utilizing Everbee for this workflow, I'm also partnering with Printify to give you those hardcore numbers of what this product would actually cost and what types of expenses would actually go into your cost of goods sold. So I'm gonna hop over to Printify and let's take a look at those stats. In Printify, we can see that this t-shirt is offered at somewhere around $10.72 if you have Printify Premium, and shipping can be as low as $2.99 or $3.99 depending on which offer that you put in place there. I know that while they say it's from $10.72, a lot of t-shirts are a little bit more expensive than that depending on the sizing that you offer. So I'm just gonna assume that the price of this that you would get is $12. You could probably shave off a couple bucks there. So the next thing that I've done is I've put together this handy dandy spreadsheet. You can see that I've named it Print on Demand Profitability. I've just thrown this together based off this video. And what I've plugged in is going to be the product cost, which I'm assuming about $12 for this shirt. I've added the $3.99 cost for shipping, so that brings your total cost to $15.99. The sales price for this shirt was $17.44, and they were charging $5.99 for shipping. That brings your total price to $23.43 with the profit per sale of $7.44. The customer will likely have to pay shipping on top of this, but Etsy remits all of that for you. You don't have to do anything with sales tax, which is amazing. And that puts the profit percentage at 31%. Very strong profit margin for a consumable good like this. Love it. And that listing had 116 total sales. If you go back over to the Etsy listing, you can take a look with Everbee on what the estimated total sales are. Keep in mind, this is estimated, but only been live for 2 months. Estimated total sales of 116. So I've plugged that in as well. And that brings the profit before fees to $863. And a lot of you may be saying, well, that's not very much money. That's not the 10K per month that I get promised with Etsy gurus. Don't believe the gurus, but that's pretty good for a t-shirt that is not customized. It's not offering any type of personalization. It's one and done. You create the design once and you sell it, and somebody else print, packages, and ships it for you, and you're gonna sit on your bum and make $863. Not quite, but close. I think that's pretty good. But there are some more fees that go into this because presumably Etsy is bringing this customer to you, and now Etsy is going to take their cut of that. This is very standard that you'll have to pay some sort of fees. Even if you're using Shopify and you're generating your traffic, you'll still have to pay for transaction fees and payment processing fees. That's what we have here. So Etsy charges 6.5% for the Etsy transaction fee for basically bringing that customer to you. This is the fee that presumably if you had a Shopify site, you could omit this because you're generating that traffic and bringing that customer to yourself. The payment processing fee is 3% on Etsy, which is quite standard with what you would find if you were using Stripe payments or something else through a different platform, and that's an extra $81 that comes out. They also charge with the Etsy payment processing fee 25 cents an order. Very understandable and standard within this industry. And then the Etsy listing fee, that's what you have to actually pay to get this listing live on site. So that brings our total profit, including all fees, to around $600, again, for this one t-shirt that was listed and is now just selling on repeat. So I would take that trade-off all day, every day. Yes, it's not a wild amount of millions of dollars, but this is multiple months of a car payment and quite substantial for many people. So I love that this is a single t-shirt, no personalization, and still being able to generate this much money over a 2-month period. One listing, but it gets better. This is one example, and I want to make sure that I'm always giving you some additional examples of how this plays out as we go forth. The next listing that I found using Everbee was this listing. Smells like 6-7. If you have a kid, you know that 6-7 is continuing to blow up. It was a huge thing last year. I'm not 100% sure that this is a print-on-demand candle, but even if it's not a print-on-demand candle, we can absolutely presume that we could sell it as a print-on-demand candle. I'm never saying copy any of these listings, by the way. These are representative of what is possible and what you could do. It's clear to me that this is maybe a print-on-demand candle, and they are utilizing AI to generate this picture. You could do this right now. It is very simple from your computer, not having a bunch of startup costs. I'm assuming here that we're gonna sell the 8-ounce candle. It's $15.99 for the candle, and they are charging $5.99 in shipping. If we take a look at our Everbee extension, we can see here that this listing has been live for 3 months, and total sales are 1,853 sales. Monthly revenue on average is over $5,000. So really strong listing here. And again, I'm not sure if this is print on demand, so they are likely selling this at a price point that might be tougher to charge with print on demand, but let's assume that we did just do it with print on demand, and let's run the exact same exercise. So I'm typing into Printify candle, and I am scrolling down through copious amounts of candles. If you are new here, my favorite candle manufacturer is Lumion. I find that their candles are 100% soy wax, and I myself have sold lots of them, and I really like them as an experience for their customer. So I'm gonna use the pricing details here. So for this candle, if we actually dig into the provider info and we take a look at the sizing, if we wanted to ship a 9-ounce candle, so not the 8 ounce, it's actually 1 ounce heavier, this is going to be $9.90 with Printify Premium, and the shipping on this one is going to be $7.99, I believe. Yep, $7.99. So I'm gonna plug all that in here. We have added to our 6-7 candle, $9.90 for the product cost, $7.99 for the shipping cost, bringing the total cost that goes out the door to Printify $17.89. That customer is selling this candle for $15.99 with $5.99 shipping price, bringing the total cost the customer pays to $21.98. A profit per sale of $4, which again, people may say, what the heck? Like, that's not very good. Am I gonna do all this work for making $4? Maybe if you only sell one, it's not worth it. But where the magic happens is when you get enough of these listings live and you do get a bestseller, this is what happens. While profit margin is only 18% on this candle, the total sales they did were 1,800 sales. So that brings the profit before Etsy fees to $7,500. Volume is your friend here. So if you offer a price point that is competitive, you can really get a huge momentum spike of people purchasing this product. Again, no personalization, no customization. You're not having to go in and edit and tweak everything, every single order that you get. $7,500. But that is not the end all be all. We've got to pay Etsy their cut. The transaction fee, it's going to be a big hit. That's 6.5% of the total revenue. Mind you, it's not the profit because Etsy doesn't know what your profit is. It's the revenue. So because you had a lot of revenue, you got to pay Etsy a lot of money. So the Etsy transaction fee here was $2,600. The Etsy processing fee is going to be $1,200, and then you'll have your quarter for the Etsy processing extra fee and the 20-cent listing fee, which still brings your total profit after you pay the piper $3,700 for a listing that has been live 3 months. That once it has been listed, you are not tweaking that listing. I will take this trade-off all day and night, but it's up to you if that's interesting to you. And the last example that I'm going to give is one where we can start pushing up our profit margin and our price point to be a little bit more substantial if that is your thing. So finally, I found this listing that again has only been live for 3 months. It is a seasonal one, so keep this in mind that this would not sell in many months outside of November and December, but we could absolutely take this theme of having some sort of themed pattern in the background and a last name, family name, do something for Easter, do something for summer, do something for fall maybe, make it our own, give it a different type of design aesthetic, whatnot, and do really well with a similar type of design. This product is sold by Poppy Rose Print Co. She is super popular. Printify has been really working with her on her online presence and her social selling. So she is huge on TikTok. So what she's doing on Etsy is likely a fraction of what she's doing on TikTok. So a perfect example, this is a 4 listing image product. It has a simple woven blanket blank with how they care for this blanket, as well as the sizing options and some AI generated images that are beautiful and show the value of this product, but again, nothing that you cannot do sitting across from me right now. I firmly believe that. For the smallest blanket here, I am seeing that the pricing is $43.19 and they are charging $5.99 for shipping. Keep in mind that there will be personalization needed for this. So it's gonna include a little bit more spot checking or effort, but definitely still doable for the payoff that we're going to see. So popping over to Printify, we can find the woven blanket. This one is actually on sale right now. So it leads me to believe that maybe they're taking this product to be end of life, or maybe they are running something really exciting for this product. If I find that out, I will drop that in the description below. But the pricing is very comfortable for this product, especially seeing what that seller was able to get for this product. By looking at the provider info, we can see that for this smaller blanket, that's gonna cost $21.47 with Printify Premium, and the shipping is going to cost $9.99. Let's plug it in. So we have the $21.42 for the product cost, $9.99 for the shipping off of Printify, bringing our total cost to $31.41. We saw on Etsy that this product was selling for $43.19 and they were charging $5.99 for shipping. seems to be a trend here. That $5.99 sweet spot seems to be what everybody is plugging in for their shipping price. So interesting. Total price that the customer ends up paying is just at that $50 mark. And if you've watched any of my other videos, people are paying more and more money every year for print on demand. The average order value for print on demand products today in 2026 is over $42. And so people are absolutely willing to pay this much money for products like this. And this is a perfect example of one of those products where you're going to be able to charge more, but your profit per sale is higher. So you might not have to do as much volume to make substantial amounts of money. So for those of you that are like, I don't want to do this if I'm going to make $4 for my mug or $4 for my t-shirt, great, sell a blanket. Here's an example. This is a perfect way that it can fit within what you're trying to do, but we can see hardcore data and statistics of what is actually working. So the profit margin for this blanket is 36%, pretty strong. And the total sales that have been done on this, which obviously was mainly done during the holiday months, was over 1,200 products estimated. That brings the profit before fees to $21,000. That's life-changing amounts of money off of one listing. And while yes, there's gonna be some personalization, there's gonna be some things you have to do. The Etsy transaction fee here, you're gonna give a lot to Etsy, but $3,800 to Etsy for bringing you these customers, which again, if you use your share and save code, you get a lot of this money back. So if you are bringing the traffic and you're just using Etsy as your checkout source, then they will refund you most of this percentage back. But if you are not and you're just letting Etsy be your marketing engine for you, you're gonna have to pay this much money. So $3,800 to Etsy, assuming that Etsy drove most of these sales on their own. Etsy processing fees, $1,700, which is pretty standard across the market. What I'm also not talking about here is if they were running Etsy ads, which I cannot see. If they were, that is going to eat into their profit as well. So consider that too if you are thinking about running ads. And that brings the final profit for this order to $15,800. One product, super impressive. So if you've been asking that question on, is Etsy profitable? I'm here to tell you that yes, it is, but all of these products were well thought out. They were niched down, they rode a trend, they were mindful in their pricing structure, and those are all important things that you have to consider with your print on demand business as well. If this has been helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button, drop a comment, something below, share it with a friend, whatever that is, that helps me a lot with being able to create this content for you. Thank you so much, and I will catch you on the next one.